Welcome to this module on federalism. In this module, we are going to learn the two different types of federations and see the examples. But before we get into the details, let us see the exact balance of power between the central and the state government varies from one federation to another federation. So we have actually two types of federations. One, the coming together federation. Two, the holding together federation. So one is coming together, two is holding together federation. But the balance of power between the central and the state government varies from one federation to the other federation. So this depends upon mainly the historical context in which the federation was formed. So we need to see here how the different countries have their historical experiences, historical struggles. Basing on that, there is a concept of the balance of power between the central and the state governments. So there is a difference in the balance of power between the central and the state government, and it is based on the historical context. Now let us get into the details of what is coming together federation. Let us first look at coming together federation, then we'll move on to holding together federation. First of all, in the coming together federation, as the name suggests, coming together federation, it involves independent states. So there are independent states involved in this coming together federation. So these independent states come together on their own. So you need to see here, they are coming together on their own and they are forming a bigger unit. So these independent states are coming together without any kind of external pressure, and they are forming a larger unit or a bigger unit. So when they are coming together, these states are pooling their sovereignty. What are they doing? They are sharing their sovereignty. They pool it. At the same time, they are retaining their identity and they get increase in their security. So three important aspects. One, they share their sovereignty. Two, they retain their identity. Three, they increase their security. So when they are forming a federation, they are sharing some amount of their sovereign authority. They are retaining their own identity and they increase their security. And moving to the next point, all the constituent states usually have equal powers and strong as with the federal government. So they have equal powers as that of the federal government or the central government. And the examples of this module or this type of federations is found in USA, Switzerland and Australia. So coming together federation means there are independent states which come together to form larger units on their own without any kind of external pressure. While they are forming the federation, they share their sovereignty, they maintain and retain their identity. At the same time, they get an increase in their security. While the states are also having equal powers with the federal government, and this type of federations are found in USA, Switzerland and Australia. Now coming together to the holding together federation, that is the next type of federation. There is a large country which decides to divide its power between constituent states and the national government. So it is not independent states here, it is the large country which decides to divide its power. So all the states are internal states only, no external states are involved. Very often they have these constant units, and the federation unequal powers. We need to remember this point. They have unequal powers. Some units are granted even special powers. The central government tends to be more powerful as with the states. So the states will have very less powers. Examples of this type of federation: India, Spain, and Belgium. So we have seen the features of both types of federations. One, coming together federation. Two, holding together federation. Here, independent states. Here, within the same country, internal states. They come together to form a larger unit. They are already a large country. They share their sovereignty, retain their identity, have the security. Here there is no sharing of sovereignty, no retaining of identity, but they have security. But they don't have equal powers as that of the central government. Here they have equal powers. In holding together federation, they don't have equal powers. Examples: USA, Switzerland, and Australia for coming together federation, while holding together federation we have India, Spain, and Belgium. So in this module we learned how the federal structures or federal system of governments, basing on their historical context, have the sharing of powers between the central unit and the state units or the constituent units. That's all we have in this module. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next one.